Hello everybody. In week 12 we talked about quadratic equations, and there was some word problems within that chapter 9. And I want to tackle word problems because I don't really like word problems, but I think it's beneficial that I at least try. So let's talk about this first problem here. This is a word problem that has to do with finding out two different numbers when all you know is the age of those or the number of those combined numbers that are unknown. So it says Kingston is 12 years older than his brother, Sydney. The sum of their age is 44. What is their age? So for the sake of time, I kind of just wrote this out. This is the part that is most tricky for me when I'm trying to answer a word problem, because all I know, I have two numbers here, but there's things that have to be translated into math or an equation. So Kingston is gonna be an option for me as far as what I know, and so is Sydney. I know that Kingston is also 12 years older than his brother, and the sum of their age is 44. So Sydney's going to be the least of the youngest of the two. So what I would do is put Sydney's age is X. And it says kidney, not Kingston. Oh, Lord. Kingston is 12 years older than Sydney. So we know that K's age plus the first one, which was Sydney, is 12. So initially, this is what the goal of what I need to do. Sydney plus Kingston is equal to 44. And this is how I would set up the problem. I'm going to put X plus, actually like this, plus 12 equals 44. And you're going to combine like terms. You're going to have 2X plus 12 equals 44. You want to get your variables on one side and your numbers on one side. So I would subtract 12 here. That's going to go away. You're going to have 2x equals 32. And you also need to isolate the x alone because we want to find out what x equals. That's going to cancel. X equals 32 divided by 2. Our option here is going to be x equals 16. So we know the first part of that. Sydney's is going to be 16. And all we have to do now is end up plugging our 16 into our original equation, and then we need to check. So what I would do in this situation is, I know this is going to be Sid. I just make it short to shorten his name to make it a little bit easier. I'm going to have S plus K is 44. I already know that 16, because that's Sydney's age here, plus K equals 44. And an easy way to do it, and you can also check at the same time, is just 44 minus 16. I know the 44 is their age together. 16 was Sydney, and that's answer is 28. If you still have questions, then you could just put it like this, just to find out the age here. So in these problems, the most trickiest things is to know what they're specifically asking for. And something that's very helpful is to know when it's to translate algebraic expressions into words to algebraic expressions. When you see something like sum, it's going to ask for addition. Subtractions is different. Difference, multiplication, of course, is going to be product. And division will say something like quotient. And anything that says like equals to, this problem didn't say it, you know you're going to end up using just the equal sign in that situation. Or like was, will be, those things are all going to use an equal sign, just to know exactly what it's asking for so you can set up your problem. And if you ever have like issues kind of working these things out, find what you know and then